Well, good evening, everyone. How are we diddling this evening? So, I did start to play this the other, 2 nights ago or so with my friend Jack. But we started streaming really late, so the stream sort of was a very tired stream. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to redo all the levels of the Predator levels that I did the other night. Because I'm not archiving that stream on this channel. But we're going to make things a little bit juicy and a bit more upbeat tonight. We're going to have some Predator action in terms of the game. But also, I'm going to review the Predator films, every single one of them. I want to go through each of them and just sort of collect my thoughts on all the films that I've had over the years. And just have some fun, I guess. And I want to see if I can actually stream tonight every single Predator level. I want to see if I can complete all of the Predator campaign tonight. I've got some time on my hand. I've got a massive cup of tea in front of me. And so let's get underway. So I'm going to do a new game, starting completely from scratch. And I'm going to keep it on normal, I think. Or should I do hard? I'll just do normal because I'm going to be talking as well. And I will try and keep all the cutscenes. I won't skip the cutscenes so we can see all the story.
10,000, 100,000.
Mr. Wayland?
Yes. Begin the breaching procedure.
Begin the breaching procedure. So actually, this is quite a good opportunity to talk about, if we're going to go chronologically, in terms of Predator movies, we could just get the Alien vs Predator films out of the way first. So, considering, obviously, if you look at this game, it's heavily inspired by those movies. I mean, it has its own lore. Like, I don't think this Wayland is meant to be the same one from the AVP films, but the fact that they've got, like, Lance Hendrickson in there, like he is in the Alien vs Predator film, just made me think of it, so... I mean, I even like the temple look of this whole place. No! Sky beams. All the rage these days in media. Actually, no, I haven't seen sky beams for maybe about 2 years now, except for that one. But this was, 2010? So peak sky beam time in media. But yeah, so we'll start with Alien vs Predator, actually. Now, back when I was, back in 2004, like, I remember hearing about Alien vs Predator coming and whatnot. In 2003, sorry, the years leading up to it. And I was very excited, being an avid Alien and Predator fan that I was, even at such a young age. Oh wait, I'm doing a trial, aren't I? Maybe I'm going to turn this game down. Actually, no, I should do it in the game, shouldn't I, really? Ah, there you go. I've got to do all the looking about bits. Actually, wait, let me pause on the whole reviewing of Alien vs Predator just for now. While I get all the controls down. Because you got to like calibrate all your controls and whatnot. Oh. I wish you could skip this section. Can you skip this section? No. There we go. Okay, got rid of him. Yeah, I remember being really excited about Alien vs Predator coming out and whatnot. And I was so excited, in fact, I actually ended up seeing it first on a pirated copy. I can't even remember how I got hold of that. I think it was one of my mum's old boyfriends at the time. Hold left shift to highlight an enemy and press mouse one. Oh, okay. So anyway, I ended up seeing it on this sort of fuzzy thing, and I remember showing all my friends and being really excited about it and thinking it was really good. But it was a really dark, fuzzy copy, so you could barely see anything. It looked epic, and the sound was terrible. But then I remember it came out in cinemas, and I was just old enough to go to the cinema and see it. So I went and saw this. Let me just see something here. I went and saw this film with some friends, and I remember coming out of the cinema feeling disappointed. And I think it was because I saw it all in how it was meant to be seen, and there was something was off with like the lack of, not just the lack of gore, but the sort of the fact that it was aiming for a younger demographic. Or like, I guess a younger demographic, that like they tried to target my age group at the time, and that was actually their downfall, even though I managed to see it at the cinema. Oh, I see. Where am I meant to get this? Oh yeah, it's here. Shoot the marked statues. Oh yeah, there you go. I even have to try and remember how to play this, like, from just a few nights ago. Mark statues, where are we looking? Tap left shift to... Oh, there we go. Ah. Ah. I remember having some difficulty with the fact that the mouse wheel that you use to zoom in is also the fire button. Use all weapons at your disposal. There you go. Yeah, so anyway, Alien vs Predator. What I like about I'll start with what I like about it, actually. What I like about the first Alien vs Predator is I do like the sort of temple design of where the Queen is being kept. And oh, nice. There you go. Broke his spine, and you're done for. Okay. But yeah, so I like the temple design. I like the idea of the predators having the aliens. There you go. Perfect. Perfect landing, that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Done the trial run. I kind of like the design of the Predator ships, but not like as much as the older ones. The older ones, they looked more insect-like, but in the one in the AVP movies, they were a little bit more, I guess, more refined is the one way of putting it. But I like the fact that the aliens, killed a lot of the predators to establish like the aliens as a credible sort of adversary for the predators. But and I liked some of the CGI of the that was used in the film, especially with the Queen fight at the end. Some of that looked pretty good for the time and the budget. And I did have a soft spot for the the Predator jumping into frame, spinning into the air, and then sort of clocking the Queen alien in the head with its spear. That was a pretty kick-ass sort of shot. But aside from that, that's all I really like about the Alien vs Predator film. And can I jump? There we go. Z. I'm clicking Z. Oh, 3 levels of zoom. Okay. Just concentrating on this bit. Make trophies of them. Can I jump? Okay, there we go. Yeah, what I didn't like about the Alien... Ooh, what's this? Oh, nice. What I didn't like about the Alien vs Predator film, like, my number one complaint was the actual look of the alien and the predators. I didn't like that they just used the suits from Alien Resurrection and just painted them black and like tweaked a few bits on them. But like, I didn't like that, mainly because those aliens were designed with the idea that they had Ripley's DNA in them. So like, if you took the whole timeline into account, it wouldn't make any sense. And the predators were just really over bloated in their top half. I did like some of the predator weaponry. I thought the shuriken or whatever it's called, I thought that thing was cool. to kill him. Okay, let's rush him. I thought the whole like adding Charles Bishop Wayland into the mix of Alien vs Predator was somewhat unnecessary. It sort of confused things a little bit for everyone. Mainly because in Alien 3, he plays Michael Bishop, the guy who invented the Bishop android. He's not playing anyone to do with Wayland. It's like, makes no sense that he's Charles Bishop Wayland. Is he meant to be like a descendant or something? It's just like, they never clarify it, so it's kind of unnecessary. I love Lance Hendrickson as an actor, but I don't think he should have been in Alien vs Predator. Okay, we're going to be fighting some aliens now. And I felt there was this kind of air of cheesiness to the film that was a little bit oh crap, wasted a shot. There you go, have some of this. Yeah, that's right. Kill the serpents. Right, I'm going to have to get into full Predator mode here. I am the greatest hunter. Hoi! Yeah. Alright, that's what I was talking about. Oh, you spit? You spit? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I should probably be invisible. Yeah, Gary Pfeiffer, he says, I've been talking gore all day with myself and friends. It's now bumming me out. Goodbye. Okay. Jurassic Godzilla Fan 2006 says, hey Jack, can't stay for too long. No worries. Get some power. Yeah, so some of the humour, some of the acting, I didn't particularly care for with Alien vs Predator. Oh, I've been spotted. Can you go back multiple times? No. Oh, I know there's one over here. There we go. Yeah, British Transfer. How many movies we in? I've done the first Alien vs Predator movie. Retinal scanners. Oh no! I needed to require his head. Okay. Alright. Oh, it started us here. Perfect. Collect head. There we go. Quick. Get him quick. There we go. Heal. I'll be staying at my grand's this week, and so I bought a few DVDs. Among them is the AVP unrated cut. Never seen it. It's not that unrated. Also, I will spoil that for you now. I'll nip that in the bud for you right there, BT. It's not like there's anything really that different in it, as far as I could tell, unless you spot something. It's been a number of years since I've seen it, so. But yeah, so you missed the beginning when I reviewed that, but my review was basically I didn't enjoy Alien vs Predator. And I will be reviewing all the films throughout my gameplay of all the Predator levels in this game. Oh my god. They got it. Did they do CGI After Effects for it like Blood? Not that I can remember. Keep your eyes peeled for Xenos. Alright, man. Yeah, we will. Ooh, a little tunnel. What's up there? Ooh.
What the fuck is that thing in there? I don't know, man. One thing's for sure. It ain't human. Think there are any more of them out there? Sure hope not. Just keep your eyes open. Is there anything out here?
Fine, freak. Come on, you ugly freak.
There's the big guy.
Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna die. What the hell? Oh my god. Didn't realise there was more guys. There you go. That's what you get. I take a helmet. Not a helmet, what am I talking about? A trophy. Have you seen the show Attack on Titan? Says Jurassic Godzilla fan. I've seen a few episodes of the first series. I heard you say the Terminator Salvation director's cut did something like that, says British Transfer. Yeah, it's a little bit more grittier, I would say, and there's a nude scene in it. But again, there's not too much different with that. See, this is the mistake.
What the hell caused that explosion?
We got bugs in the wire. Regroup at the compound. Form a defensive perimeter at the compound.
That was pretty sick. Just trying to see if I can find any more of those power things. What did you think of it? I thought it was good. Okay, so we might have just done it. Right. So yeah, so Alien vs Predator Requiem, or Aliens vs Predator Requiem, is where is he? There he is. Oop. Let's get up there. Like the atmosphere of it and the tone is nice. Alien vs Predator BT. Yeah, I mean, there's some aspects I like, but like, I mean, you'll have to watch the stream back. I'm not going to go through them all again because it was, you know, a little bit extensive. But yeah, it's like there's a few missed opportunities that I think really severely damaged my enjoyment of the film. Speaking of which, look at that. Yeah, let me just have a sip of tea. But yeah, anyway, Alien vs Predator 2 is again like Alien vs Predator. I don't own it on DVD because I can't stand the movie. But because it's all about Predator tonight, let me talk about the Predator in Alien vs Predator 2. All I need to say about the rest of the film is it's too dark, too many boring characters, nearly all boring characters actually, and too many haphazard ideas that are just still in there that should have been taken out. But anyway, the Predator of the film is actually one of the best Predators that we've had in the film franchise so far. Nope, not going to survive this. Nope. British Tyrannosaur says, yeah, when the Predator has more interesting motivations than the teenage cast, it says something. Yeah, definitely. Nope. Where's the... There we go. Jurassic Godzilla Fan 2006. Jack, what horror film would you like to see be made into a game? Maybe the Nightmare on Elm Street series would be quite a cool, fun, kooky. There you go. Whoa, what was that? My God, he was a tough one. Yeah, but I really like the Wolf Predator in Alien vs Predator 2, and I really think that they did a really good job of designing it, and it was a great step up from the ones from Alien vs Predator. Now, my controversial opinion about Alien vs Predator 2 is that, you know, I've seen a lot of people in the Alien vs Predator fan community talk about how, you know, they prefer the alien designs in Alien vs Predator over the ones in AVP2. However, I'm of the mindset that I prefer the aliens from Alien vs Predator 2, because as crap and as goofy their sort of suits were in terms of like how fleshy and sort of un-alien they looked, they didn't look as fleshy as the ones in Alien vs Predator, in my opinion. And they also changed the head to sort of a newly designed sort of ridged top head that you saw in like Cameron's Aliens, which I appreciate. It was like they weren't exactly the same. It was like the updated version. I mean, look at it this way: like you've got what Alien versus Predator, and then you've got Aliens versus Predator, and funny enough, actually, what am I meant to do here? I'm meant to find a place to jump to. Oop, not that way. I guess I'm meant to jump on this one. Can I jump on this? Oh, you have to wait till it stops. And then obviously, yeah, so Alien versus Predator, and they've got sort of smooth heads, and then I get their mindset. They're doing Aliens versus Predator Requiem, and so they put the sort of ridge top alien back in. That's what I call a close encounter. Oh man, I blew that guy to bits. What is that? It's just a chunk of marine. Oh god. Oh, there's chunks everywhere. Oh my word. What have I done? I was just trying to say hello. Just my strength as a predator is too much. Alright. Hey, get down the hole. Whee! Alright.
Mathers, Moores. Head down the elevator and check the perimeter. Want regular sit reps. Can't afford to let any of those xeno fuckers in here.
Oh, language. We're on YouTube, don't you know?
Delta and Echo team found the hive. They're busting a move on me. I don't envy them.
We should be in this fucking 5, 3. Come on, you ugly freak.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. I've lost my place. Oh god. It's really annoying that you can't just jump up there. Oh god, they can see me. This truly is Aliens versus Predator. Look at this. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I barely noticed the design, says British Transfer. Maybe more in AVP1, but I didn't have too much to say. I mean, you can't really see the designs in Alien vs Predator Requiem, so there's that. British Transfer also says, I find Requiem to be the most tasteless of the films. The kills feel cruel, and I don't know, every other kill in the series at least feels crafted. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's... Let me just pause this. It's sort of excessive for, like, just for the sake of it. I agree. I do appreciate some of the kills in it. I like the Predator kill where the girl gets kind of... she gets cut in half and her top half gets stuck to the wall. It's so gross, but it's also like quick and just like shocking. And it shows the power of the Predator as well. I like that one. I thought that was that felt like a crafted kill, as you would put it. Jurassic Godzilla fan says, I hope there will be a Jurassic Park game where you can explore the island and you can encounter dinosaurs from the films and the novels. Yeah, I think we're all waiting patiently for that sort of open world Jurassic Park game. Am I like really bright here? I think I am. Let me just tweak a little something. Yeah, there you go. Get some warmth in you, boy. Yeah, that was fun. I like that they're just getting killed. The Predator's just racing past them. There we go.
Compromised. Danger. Immediate evacuation advised. Refinery meltdown imminent.
Fallen Brother. But I will admit, I went and actually saw Alien vs Predator 2 at the cinema twice. Because, I got the disc. Because the first time I went, I was kind of in shock by what I saw, and I thought maybe that the screen was like too dark. And I sort of enjoyed the film for its schlockiness at the time. You know, I just didn't really care at that point. Because at that point, you've got to remember there was no Prometheus, there was no... There was no Alien Covenant. Do I have to go down here? Oh god. Wait. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, I remember this. I have to use my disc. There you go. Ah! They just gone? Okay. But yeah, I went and saw Alien vs Predator 2 twice at the cinema. See you later, Jurassic Godzilla fan. Oh, look at that. Done the level. Just some films just need a second viewing, says British Transfer. Yeah. And then after the second time I saw it, I was like, that film was so dark, so ridiculous. And then I started to go, am I really, is this what I'm expecting from the franchise now after Alien Resurrection? And like, because since Alien Resurrection and Predator 2, like let's say Predator 2 and Alien 3, both series of films hadn't sort of been overtly as serious. I mean, I know the first Predator's a different franchise to Alien, really. So those films are a little bit less sort of, I don't know, grounded feeling in their characters than what you'd get in Alien. But then again, Aliens kind of counteracts that. So I don't know. Point is that the films were a little bit more serious, took themselves a little bit more seriously than what Alien Resurrection, AVP, and AVP 2 did. I'd say AVP was probably the closest. Except for maybe the scene in Alien Resurrection where Ripley finds her like clones again. You know, outside of that, like they didn't really sort of take themselves as seriously, and so it took for Alien vs Predator 2 for me to go like, is this like, can we demand more from these films if they're going to continue them on? And that's why like I really appreciated when like Prometheus came along and I'd argue Predators. You know, those two films came along and sort of added the sort of serious tone back in a little bit more. And so, yeah, so sort of my review of Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator 2, in summary, is basically those two films are okay if you want to just have like some fun kicking back with some friends to watch a crap sort of monster movie. That's really all I get out of them. You know, I don't own them on DVD or anything, as I said. But yeah, so let's continue with this Predator missions, and then in a minute I will get on to Predator. We're not going in chronological order, by the way. I said earlier that we're going to go in chronological order, and I put AVP, which is set in 2004 first. So I haven't gone in chronological order at all, I've just realised. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at these. This is cool. How do you get the door to open? Do you punch this? Not give me any prompts. So that came up, and then this. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I just noticed. Walking into a giant face. Oh, alien and facehugger things. What the heck? I'm a little bit confused. Let's go back over here and get some. I think there's some power over here. What are you meant to do with this? More than one mechanism. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Nope. More than one mechanism. Oh. No? Thought I had the door opening. What the hell? How are you meant to get into here? Doesn't say. It says if you look at it, right? You must seek out the mechanisms to open the entrance to the temple. Oh, so there's going to be something... Oh, I see. I'm with you, game. It's been some time since I've fully played the Predator levels. Oh, hello. Oh, God. He pushed me off the cliff. So we know there are aliens in here then. Yeah, there's one mechanism there. I guess there's just those two. Let's have a look, see. Maybe that's what brings the aliens out. Yep. Hey. Nope. Oh, did it get me? Oh my god. Okay, here we go again. Alright, nice. Let me get back up there. I'd love to play Predator Concrete Jungle with these controls. That'd be sick. You know, like first person shooter and all that. I'll fight them on the steps again. Oh, actually. Oh. Avoiding my shots, are you? Yeah, you squeal. Like a little baby elephant that's been turned up. That's had its pitch turned up. Any more? Ah, look. So yeah, there's 1, 2, and then alien. So is that I've got to kill all the aliens? That's the challenge. Right? What the heck are they? Or is there another one around here somewhere? Ah! Stood on it. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh. Nice. So yeah, so the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger is a classic. There's like, what else can you really say that hasn't already been said? I remember watching because I watched Predator 2 first when I was younger. Okay, why do I feel like this is going to be some sort of trial? Oh, I see. Oh god. Gotta be quick. Gotta go fast. Oh. Ah. Why do I feel like I'm going to be trapped here for a very long time? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Ooh, cutscene. Yeah, the original Predator film is classic, as I've just said. Yeah, I remember watching Predator 2 a lot more when I was younger, because that was the first one I sort of really saw properly. I had it recorded off TV. Mum had recorded it for me. And I remember watching the first Predator film and just really enjoying it. But I remember always thinking, I never thought when I first saw Predator, I was completely unaware of the whole Alien versus Predator thing. Even though the alien skull is in Predator 2, my VHS copy, I think the ending was a bit screwed. Ooh, look at this. We'll be able to see aliens coming from a mile off. That's cool, look at that. It's almost like the engineers' holograms. Yeah. He threw it right on top of me. So yeah, I never really had a concept of Alien versus Predator until like I started seeing the comic books and stuff. Started to become aware of those. And oh god, this whole place crumbling down. This looks cool, look at this. Oh! Come here, you little... Oh, he went off the cliff, nice. This is awesome. Oop. But there was one summer when I was in my late teens that I think I became obsessed with the first Predator. I watched it like every day for like a week. I became obsessed with it. I had a projector in my bedroom at the time facing one wall. Where are you? There you go. Oh god. Oh, we've got runners. Look at that, the one from Alien 3. Where are you? Ah! Oh god. Oh. My visors were my undoing. Oop. Okay, where was I up to? Oh, do we have to watch all this again? Oh my god. We can't skip this? I missed the last 10 minutes, says British Transport. What are we on? We're on Predator. And talk about how much like I enjoyed it, and then one summer in my late teens I ended up watching Predator 1 5 times in a row over the course of like 5 days or so. Like I became obsessed with it for like a week. and I do really enjoy the film. I think it's a really good laugh, really well made film, very quotable, and yeah, just overall I really enjoy it. I think the whole concept that the first film brought, like what makes the first film work so much, is the concept that it brought to life, which is this predator. This is the view I want. Oh! I slipped on a rock again. Oh, we're gonna have to watch this again. Oh my god, he takes ages to walk up there. Can we skip? No. Well, the thing was, yeah, British Translator says I can't watch the Predator films consecutively. Not that kind of film for that. Well, that's what I thought, but then I found myself, one summer watching the first Predator film like in a row quite a few times. There was something about the film I was really enjoying, the whole adventure of it, and the setting of the forest. But yeah, I do really enjoy that movie, and I can see why people call it a classic. So far in my reviews, I mean, I can go in depth and jump about the place. No! Oh my god! What is wrong with that rock? Is that like falling or something? Oh my god. Let's do it again. Couldn't have started the checkpoint here when he's done. I'm just going to look about the room while he's doing this. Ah, hello. Found a little something. So yeah, we'll talk about each film as we go, but so far in my reviews, all my sort of thoughts and feelings on... Oh, a little health pack, nice. You got Alien vs Predator. Meh. Alien vs Predator 2. Ugh. Predator. 2 thumbs up. Feel like a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus whenever I watch it. That's how I feel. You heard it here first, folks. Right. I'm not going to make this mistake again. There we go. We've got this cool new alien view on the go. Ooh, it just came out of a hole in the wall. I wonder if I could push him off the edge. Go on. Oh no. Okay, perfect. I've got no power. Don't have any power cutting. Or maybe I do now. As I get killed. Right. Oop. What happened to the music? Oh, it's the runners, they're spitting acid at me. Okay.
This is a recording message. All Weyland-Yutani employees are instructed to contact the laboratory immediately for further...
I mean, we haven't really reviewed Predator yet. Ooh, look at this. Guy's missing his leg. Obviously, like everything about Predator is basically right. I mean, if I have any nitpicks about Predator, it would be that I don't really like the smooth look of the Blu-ray that they did. And I'd say it always makes me laugh more than take seriously when Arnold shoots the arrow and it goes straight through the trunk of the tree. Like, perfectly goes straight through the trunk of the tree. Like, that bit I always laugh at because that is kind of ridiculous. Even though this is a film about an alien or whatever. Oh, nice. Got him. Okay. Come here, you runner. Where are you? Oh, you dodged my attack by going down there. I don't think the runners are quite small in this. I guess the runner might actually be a little bit small. Look at that. Ooh. Oh! Knew there was another one. Don't know what I did there, but I'm gonna get a look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Watch it sink into the ground. Done. Ooh. Let's get some electricity. Nope. Right, where am I meant to go? Aha, up here. Okay, can I get up there? Oh, I have to go up here. Nice. Come on, kill that alien. Yeah, there you go. Stealth is what it's all about. Let's don't have to fight. Look at this crash dropship. How awesome that is. See, look at that. That is what you want to see. Oh, can I get anywhere? Up there you go. Oh! Oh god! It was on fire. There we go. British Tyrannosaur says, let me pause this. He said, British Tyrannosaur says, the film of course set the themes and style that have been franchise staples. Yeah, the themes themselves being quite good, of course. I feel too many people want Predator 2 instead of films like Predator 2 ended up being. Yeah, there's like a sort of, there's a way of doing a film in the Predator universe that feels like a sort of, it's set in that same world, but you like mix up the sort of environment and sort of what the characters do and why the Predator's there. I don't think they've fully succeeded in some of the late, especially the latest Predator film, and Predators, of capturing what Predator 2 managed to do. Predator 2 actually is my favourite Predator film, so I think it does things better than the first film. I think it's more interesting as a movie. Predator 2, like, let's talk about that actually. That is, like I said, is my favourite Predator film. I think it's really well done. There you go, got him. Where's my objective gone? Oh, here we go. As soon as he shows himself. Oh my god, did I get him? Yep, there we go. I think he's still alive. How did he survive that? There you go. I wonder if I could bounce off the wall. Oh, right in the head. And decapitated. There we go. Cool, look at that. Big old alien statue. You know, that would be really freaky if the alien had an alien coming out of it. Like a chest burster. feel like an alien coming out of an alien would be a cool thing to do for a sequel. Yeah. Okay, I think we battle the Pred alien now. So yeah, sort of my review of Predator 2, what I really like about Predator 2, and I think I'll sort of keep talking about Predator 1 as well for a little bit. Like we did AVP and AVP 2, sort of discuss that in briefly together, and I think I'll do the same for those two, and then I'll do Predators and The Predator. Ooh, look at that. Moon. I need that. I just really like the fact that Predator 2 feels or does something that I don't think I've seen in any other films since, or there's no other film I can think, oh look, there's a dead runner, just it's not going to go away anywhere. Let's have a look at this. They got the design of the alien, oh god, they got the alien design down in this really well. It looks hideously skeletal. What a monster. Let's look at it this way up. Oh god. So like what I mean by that is it's basically Lethal Weapon, but with less gags. Actually, it's got a few gags, but less gags than overt gags than Lethal Weapon, with a Predator in the mix. And while there are some moments that come across as quite cheesy, much like the first Predator film, I wonder how I can get in there. Wait, where's the objective? Am I still in this other? I'm meant to be in the other area, aren't I? Back down. Wait, where's the objective? Okay, keep following the arrow. Oh, it's over there. Oh goodness. Don't think I can get on that, can I? Why can't I get on this? Ah, do we have to go in here? Is this the way in? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Oh, is that what my Predator looks like? My goodness. Oh god, what is this? Got ya. Alright, let's get up high. Ah! Come on, stop moving. There we go. So I can get a good view. Ah! Ah! Well, this is terrifying. Right, let me switch to Plasma Caster. Oh my god, have I got it trapped in a loop? Where is this Predalien? That it? Yeah, there it is. It's trapped over the... Is it trapped? This guy's going to be running around in circles. Right, got you. Where's the other one? There you are. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's spitting acid from afar. I wonder if I can kill it with my... this little thing. Little disc. It's poking out. Oh, he got me. Oh god, did he get me in one hit? Oh god. Right, okay, here we go. Hey, that should have got him. He's on the floor. Oh, heal, 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 heal. Oh my god, I nearly got him. Yes. Come on. Yeah, that's right. They're getting shivering on the floor. Hideous. What even are you? His jaws are like misaligned. Ah, it's gonna melt away now. Freaky. Okay. Yo, Dino the Freak. What's British Council saying? I feel like the whole war in LA has its flaws, but I like the stuff about it. The use of media is kind of like RoboCop in a way. The gangs are kind of like tribes of different types of warrior. Yeah. I think it's like it's a clever play on sort of like the predator being sort of lured to an area where like it sees some of its sort of own characteristics playing out, and it's like this is where the real challenge is. And plus it's funny to see like their sort of hypothetical view of the future of LA. British Tyrannosaur also says, I'm a big fan of a rogue maverick cop who hates the big feds taking over his job. The guy who argues with the commissioner about him being a loose cannon. It's classic cop storytelling. Exactly. It's like I was saying, it's like Lethal Weapon or something. Only this time the feds are here for the aliens, so he has reason to mistrust them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really like that aspect of Predator 2. I think like what they expanded on in terms of the lore of Predator 2 is also like really, really well done. I love the look of the other Predators. I love the all of the aspects of the Predator that they give it, like its little medipack that you see it use. I think it's a little bit more of an upgrade in terms of look and functionality compared to what we saw the Medipack doing in the first film. Even though the first film introduced us to the idea of it, the second film sort of made it better, in my opinion. And I also, like, my favourite moment in Predator 2 is the scene where the Predator Elder gives him the gun and goes, "Take it," and then he looks and sees the year, and like it just adds this whole like lore to the Predators that is just like really cool. Yeah, I really enjoy that. That's pretty good. And obviously the subway sequence and the fact that Bill Paxton's in it, you know, it's what you want. I'd say the only thing missing from Predator 2 is Arnold Schwarzenegger. If they actually had Dutch have some sort of cameo or even Heck come along for the ride. I'm not really sure, like, that was all I had to do. I'm not too sure, like, what sort of process went into the making of Predator 2. I think I've seen a few behind the scenes features, but not like anything that goes extensively into the early years, like when they were in pre-production. It would be really nice to know like what their ideas were. Like, what was their original idea to have the Danny Glover character originally be Dutch? Like he's left the army and he's like now just a detective, and he doesn't think anything will come like that to the city again. And then obviously, you know, it all goes to pot because the aliens come back. Dino the Freak says, "Oh yeah, we're reviewing the Predator films. Thoughts on Predator 2010? Because I actually really like that one. I'll be getting to that next. I'm just on Predator 2 at the moment." Yo Jurassic Room, he says, "Ooh, I'm here. By the way, everyone's seen the Predator Hunting Grounds gameplay trailer?" No, I haven't actually. Maybe I'll watch that in a bit. Dino the Freak says, "It's something about the first film that I admire since it even oozes and shit." Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Predator 2. So let's go through what I've talked about so far. Alien vs Predator 2004. Not a fan of. I think the Predators look like garbage. Aliens vs Predator Requiem, I think, is one of the best Predators in the franchise. The film's also utter tripe, but the Predator in that film is actually really good. Look at my mask, man. Oh dear. Predator 1, classic, you know, very hard to top Predator 1. And I think that's pretty much everyone's favourite film out of the franchise. Predator 2 is my favourite of the Predator films. I think I want to watch it more than I do Predator whenever I feel like I want to watch a Predator movie. And speaking of which, I've got Predator 1 and 2 right here on Blu-ray. So yeah, so there you go. And so that's what we've done so far. And I'll be getting on to Predators in a little bit. I want to play a little bit more of this though first. And we've been doing the reviews in sort of like twos. So I did sort of a little patch where I talked about Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator 2, and then we've just talked about Predator and Predator 2. And like I said, this overall stream will be jumping about between the films a lot, but for the moment, you know, we've still got Predators and The Predator to go as yet. So oh, look at that. Look at that. Took him out from really far away. Got him. Oh, nice. Are they just going to keep coming? Ah. I just want to see if it's possible to kill these guys from like all the way up here. Oh, got one. Oh, what? Oh, I'm missing him. Got him. There you go. Perfect. Jurassic Room says, man, YouTube live stream can be really janky sometimes. Is it like... Is it glitching or what's going on? Don't you have the gun, says British Tyrannosaur. Yeah. Whoever wins, fan lose, says Redhead. Jurassic Room says, hey, can anyone else do the Predator click? I learned after watching some people do it. You should have seen me in the theatre watching the Predator. Yeah, I think a lot of people could do the Predator sound. Can I do it? Let me see. Ah, perfect timing. How did I do? Mark me out of 10 in the chat. How did I do with my Predator noise? How do I get across there? To go up, I have to go back. Ah! So you meant to go up here and then straight up into the tree. Oh, I think I can just jump up here. No. How the heck do I get up there again? What's going on? Yeah, alright, I'm trying to do it. So you go here, and then... Don't think... Oh, wait. Dodoy. Let's just get on the box. He says as the predator jumps backwards. Alright, go on. Get on. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Jump. Why is he jumping to the side? I'm not pressing side. Jump. 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 Oh my god. Can I just jump up? Just get me up on top there. There you go. There we go. Oh, that was painful. There you go. Took his head off. I took his head off and then stabbed his body. Oh yeah, they have the hideous like skull faces. That's something I don't like about this game. I think they look a bit too fantasy-esque for the Alien sort of franchise. Or the Predator franchise. Oh no. Took them on. They heard me say that I thought they were too fantasy-like. Dino the Freak says, I was amazed to find out that the Optimus Prime and Eeyore's original voice actor provided the Predator clicks, Peter Cullen. Really? Peter Cullen is the Predator clicks. He provided the Predator clicks. No way. No way, Jose. Flamethrower me? Haven't I already interacted with this, or is this just a? Oh, it's just to power up your little gizmo on your arm. Can I come in through the ceiling? How do I get in here? Ah. There you go. I want your head, sir. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that, I don't think. Not even joking, says Dino the Freak. It was Peter Cullen. It's on YouTube, and he talks about how he pulls it off on camera. It's nuts. Well, you learn something every day.
Warning. Unauthorized access detected in Pod 1. Monorail system activated.
Ah, what have I done? Oh no, they killed me. It's funny how most Predator fans like Predator 1, but the expanded media they like wouldn't exist without Predator 2, says British Tyrannosaur. Yeah.
Warning. Unauthorized access
Yep.
detected in Pod 1. Monorail system activated.
One could argue the same is for sort of like Alien 3, because Alien 3 really introduced, even though it really introduced the idea of alien DNA taking on the attributes of its host or whatever, which you saw really expand with like the Kenner toys and whatnot. And even that idea had been floated around for some time. A what? Is it like electric track?
Warning. Unauthorized access detected in Pod 1. Monorail system activated.
Welcome. This feels almost like a reunion. We've been studying your species for a very long time, my predecessors and I. You see, you're part of our family history. There are secrets hidden inside them.
So okay, yeah, this is meant to be what? This is meant to be...
Your species. About the origin.
Is this sort of like an unofficial sequel to Alien vs Predator Requiem?
No, we'll unlock them all in time. But it would be
He talked about like ancestors and stuff.
one of you to assist us.
Yeah, see you later, Dino the Freak. Good chatting.
I want its organs functioning when it gets to the operating table.
The Chad Wayland, says British Tyrannosaur. British Tyrannosaur says, Predator 2 also introduced the idea that if you kill a character, sometimes the series can't seem to move on for a while, about Ripley. Oh.
It would seem that we continue to underestimate you.
Not allowing access to lab.
There you go, got him. weird thing.
Warning. Laboratory containment systems deactivated. All personnel follow laboratory evacuation procedures.
I mean, this Predator's pretty swift at removing head.
Failure. Use of lethal force authorized.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that was about Alien 3, not Predators. Let's talk about Predators. Yeah, no worries, Jurassic Rim. I'll see you in a sec. Ah, you got a new dog. Congratulations, Wicket the dog. I like the Predator just delicately pushing that button.
Ventilation sensors detect potential xenomorph activity. Matriarch chamber compromised. Additional security required.
Ah, look at this. An old sloppy egg sack. Wonder if I can...
From our first voyages of discovery to faster-than-light commerce, the Weyland-Yutani Corporation has been at the vanguard of a new frontier.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work out what's going on here before I start talking about Predators. Ah, up here.
Here at Weyland, shaping new worlds for every animal and child.
Initiating safety protocols. All security teams, please report to laboratory control. Warning. Containment failure in sections 1A, 3, 4, 6, 7, 7A, and 9. Containment breach countermeasures needed.
Okay, nice. Okay, I mean, they make you feel strong. I mean, I know I'm playing it in normal, but you feel like an imposing threat to everything. They testing sleep pods. That's pretty cool. Nice little touch of lore there. This way. So yeah, anyway, the Predators, sorry, from 2010. This one here with Adrian Brody. I really like the film. I think it's better than Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator 2. I definitely think it's better than The Predator, which I'll get onto in a bit. But I really like the film. I think because it, like I said a minute ago, or earlier, they sort of injected the sort of serious, wholly serious tone back to the franchise. And it had a few cheesy moments, but it wasn't like... This is where you start as the alien, isn't it? When you play the alien levels, you start here. Where am I going? This way. Can I get up there? Oh, I can. There you go. I mean, I think all the actors do a pretty good job. You know, oh look, our little leg things. Oh, look at that. They got little Weyland-Yutani eyes, or am I just... They do! Oh, and I got shot. They have like Weyland-Yutani logo pupils. That's ridiculous. Predators isn't as deep-reaching as Predator 1 or 2 in the theme department, but the main themes it has are stretched out well by the characters, says British Transport. Do you know what? I'll say you hit the nail on the head there. Like, that is basically what I think about the film. I think it's like more of the same. Do you know what? Why can't I? It's more of the same of what we've had before, with a few little like tweaks to sort of like the lore, with like the warring factions of predators. Oh, I knew I was going to die there. And the idea that they have like this game planet, like this planet where like they hunt. But it's like, it's not like as oh, I just stole that kill from that alien. Look at this guy. Shall I kill him? No. I'm a predator. I really like the predator dogs. Here we go. Yeah, I really like the Predator dogs. I think the music's great. I just think there's like the new Predators look really cool for the most part. What am I doing here? Am I meant to be watching? Oh, the window's broken. You go around and take these guys out. Oh god. Any health around here? I'm a dead man. Die! Oh my god, these guys are tough. I don't think I'm going to survive this. Nope. No. Hellhounds or predator dogs? Hellhounds are from predators. Is that what they're called? Are they called hellhounds? Yeah, I really like those. I like all the actors used and stuff, and I think Adrian Brody does like a good job, you know, with what he's given. He's not like the best character, but he definitely oh god, I done goofed.
Unauthorized access to service elevator.
Not be allowed access to pyramids.
God, he's blocking me really good. Oh god. Dang. Okay, I'm just concentrating on how they can go invisible too. There you go. Screw. Okay. The way he just screwed his head off, that was gross. We got one more guy. There he is. Alright. Oh my god, he's gonna win. Oh my god. Wow. Yo, Cretaceous the Hunted, welcome. Now, I want to talk about the ending of of Predators. I really think that what should have happened Okay, these guys just block instantly. There you go. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Which one's the Serpent Hunter Jurassic Room? Is that the one with the which uses the 2 samurai swords? So I really like that's another scene I like in Predators is the actual fight in the long grass. Don't go into the long grass. Predator having a fight in the long grass. Oh wow, just shot straight in the head. Wait, did I leave my... Do I have my... Oh, I do have it. Okay, maybe this will help me. Oh wow. Okay. This is a little bit more difficult than I predicted. Use the gun. Yeah, okay. Use the gun. Ooh. Might help. Okay, better heal myself. Oh, that was lucky. There you go. Are we done? Oh my god, how many of these guys are there? Do they just keep coming? I feel like this is going to take a while. This game. They're going to have to die eventually, aren't they? Yep. There we go. Right, maybe they've all gone now.
Alert. Unauthorized access to service elevator.
The hunter must not be allowed to access the pyramid. Stop it at all costs.
British Transfer says, I like the idea that the Predator had its own Predator. Yeah, like the sort of warring tribes. I like that. Ah, there we go. Nice. What I'm actually going to do, because I'm 30% through, I'm going to have a break, going to make a new cup of tea, then I'm going to come back and keep playing, and then I'll talk about the Predator. So I know I haven't been going like really in depth, into my sort of reviews straight away. Like I'm not going in depth with each individual film. I'm just sort of talking about the franchise as a whole, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, so was it AVP? No. Yeah. AVP 2? Ugh. Predator? 2 thumbs up. Feel like a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me whenever I watch it. Predator 2, my favourite film of the franchise. I love it. You know, it's really good. It's funny. It's tense. It's got some great characters, great music, amazing music actually. If you listen to the music of Predator 2, the score is phenomenal. And the Predator lore expanded in a way that I think's really good. And Predators, I like. I think it's probably the best sequel outside of Predator 2. And I think it did really well. I think it did really well with what it wanted to do. I was more intrigued to hear about Robert Rodriguez's Predator sequel that was set like back in the 17th or 18th century when like that Predator got that gun. I remember hearing some stories about it being on a galleon ship or something. That I think's kind of a story that I'd like to see. And I kind of feel like they should have used their budget on Predators to make that movie. But alas, we got Predators, and it's all right. And it's I don't really like Lawrence Fishburne's character. I like the idea of. I don't like the original idea that it was going to be Dutch. But from Predator 1, I'm glad they went with sort of a new character. But the thing I don't like about his character is the way he dies. Like, I feel like they sort of misused him a little bit. He could have died in a little bit more of an epic way. And also the actual effects of him being blown up by one of these Predator plasma casters is too quick. It's too quick. It's like he just pops like a water balloon, and the effect doesn't look too good. It would have been better to see what it would have been cool. What would have been cool is, and I know that they wanted to sort of show the threat of these predators, these new predators that they'd like sort of introduced. I feel like they could have had a scene where Lawrence Fishburne's character actually dukes it out with one of those predators and wins, and then he gets taken out by something. Like it'd have been awesome if he like we actually see him, show an example of how he survived there for so long. That would have been cool. And I kind of feel like every time I watch it, I always feel like his character is good, and I like the way he plays the character as this kind of crazy kook. But I think his character is a little bit underused, and especially when you've got someone like Lawrence Fishburne who can do kind of a variety of things. I think, and obviously we know from the Matrix films he can do action, so it would have been cool if like he went head to head with one of these bigger predators and took it down. And then maybe you could have had like the end sequence be Adrian Brody's character versus Lawrence Fishburne's character, inadvertently, because maybe you think Lawrence Fishburne's character's dead, and then when you get to the end and you've got the main big predator and the original predator that he's cut down from that sort of obelisk thing, and the two predators are duking it out. I've always thought that it would been a cool idea if the original Predator from Predator 1 actually won the fight. So not just for the sake that it's the original Predator, but you could have a moment where like, or maybe like it could still lose but go down, maybe a little bit less. I don't know. In the film, it's all right. I think it's just the CG effects I don't like. But my point is that like you've got Adrian Brody against this Predator, and then at the end, Lawrence Fishburne's character re-emerges, and he's not dead, and then he takes on the Predator with Lawrence Fishburne, and then the actual sort of kind of fourth act ending is Lawrence Fishburne's character turns on Adrian Brody because he wants the ship or whatever, and something happens with that instead of the whole like doctor who poisons the lady. I mean, maybe he could be there as well as just like sort of cannon fodder and that sort of extra layer of tension and subplot. But I feel like Lawrence Fishburne's character kind of is the sort of rug that pulls my enjoyment out from the film, but not because of the actor, but because of the missed opportunity of what they could have done with his character. I think his death is like really it really damages the film for me, because they sort of establish this cool little thing and then instantly he turns on him and then he's dead, and it's like, oh, we just move on. So yeah. So anyway, there's my review of Predators. I like the film. And then when I get back from my break, I will be talking about The Predator and continuing on with these Predator missions. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. Right. So let's continue on. I've just got a massive cup of Earl Grey tea. And we'll continue on. British Chancellor says Nolan trying to kill Royce in the end still fits with what he would have done in the film, probably. Yeah, exactly. Just getting back to my alternate ending to Predators, that I think would have made the film a little bit better, in my opinion. Any health or power-ups? Aha. Whoa. Oh god, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna have to start this again, I think. Yeah. Boss fight time, says British Chancellor. Oh, is that what we're going to do? Oh, you slippery little... Oh, nice move, Alien. I'll give you that one. Kudos, Alien. Touche. Credit where credit's due. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Sayonara. I haven't really taken any trophies yet. British Chancellor says, I kind of don't see how the classic Predator winning would make such a difference, except if you say Nolan kills him afterwards. Yeah, that's sort of what I mean. That's sort of what I was trying to hint at. I was trying to think of what to do with the original Predator, because I remember saying that I don't like that the original Predator died, not because it's like I have too much sentimental value to the Predator, it's just that you root for the underdog, don't you? Don't you? I don't mind the big Predator killing the normal Predator, but I just feel like its death wasn't as satisfying as it could have been. My word. I really like the fight mechanics in this. Once you get used to it, it's really well done. Oh, he's missing his legs. Oh my god, that was brutal. I think I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck behind this wall. take a trophy. Oh god. There you go, have some spear. And you. I need to heal. Oh god, they just keep coming. Maybe I need to just get out of here. Oh, I've got some health. Oh, I see, they just keep coming out of the ceiling. Ah, get me out of here. Okay, where am I meant to go? Are there switches in here? Yes, there are. Alright, here we go. Oh. I think something big's coming. Let me just pause it for a second, see what you're saying in the chat. In the narrative of the ending, the classic Predator dying is supposed to signify that nothing can save the rest of the humans, given we don't know if Royce chose to save them or not. If I was doing it, maybe I'd do it differently, but that's not like they outright disrespected the classic Predator, or like some people think. No, yeah, I don't think they disrespected the actual Predator. I just thought there was something a little bit more interesting than they could have done with that Predator than have it just fight and die in that way. Like it was too brutal. It was too many fists. I like the idea of like maybe that the original Predator would have just gone off into the trees and you think, oh, he's gone, like he's just legged it, but really he's actually there watching. And then they could have like a clever moment where you're seeing a POV of a Predator, but you don't know which Predator's POV you're seeing. Maybe. Like it wasn't as stealthy as I was hoping. He says being a Predator that's running around and just beating the living SH1T out of everything in sight. Where am I going then? Where's the... How do we jump? How do we get up here? Okay. Oh, they're giving us lots of health now. Oh, look at this. Any little spare little... some health. Anyway, moving on from Predators, let's talk about The Predator. So, I will admit, I was really excited for The Predator when that was being announced. I loved the poster. They did this like sort of moving poster where the lightning struck and created the mask. I thought that, you know, Shane Black behind the film. I thought this is in good hands. I enjoyed Iron Man 3. I enjoyed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, some other films of his. Are we gonna take our mask off? That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Oh, behind you, Predator. But yeah, I was really looking forward to the Predator. I thought like all the arrows were pointing in the right direction. Ah, it's the Pred alien. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Can I play? There we go. Oh my god, this thing is strong. Oh god, straight in the lava. What am I, a young blood? Oh god. Oh. Okay, got some health over there. Do you know what? It might be best to stay on this one. I wonder if I can... Nope, that's not going to work. How much does this hurt him? Whoa. Actually made my head tilt. Okay, I took some damage off him. He's trying to bring it down. Where is he? Ah! Oh, come on. It went to a cutscene as I was about to hit him. Where is he? Got him. Yeah. He just appears instantly over the other side. Wow, there was some glitchy cutscenes there. British Transfer says, I went into The Predator knowing the leaked stuff beforehand and not being a Shane Black fan, but I went in just for fun and I got it. Obviously, the film was interfered with heavily, but most of what came before didn't sound that good either. We'll never know exactly, though. Yeah, I think it brought some really, really interesting ideas to the table. Namely, the whole, like, idea there's this group of predators who have not only defected from the other predators, but they're sort of gone rogue, and what they do is they enhance themselves with what they find on other planets. I like the idea of that. I think that's a really good idea, but I think it was really badly handled in the new film. I loved all the stuff with the Predator in the lab, like coming out and shooting everyone with the machine gun. That was the best moment of the film. That was really good. I think the Predator itself was the main Predator, before he's killed. I think he's he's a really good Predator. The newer Predators I didn't really care too much for, mainly because we kind of just had that with Predators, in terms of like them being a bigger, actual like just bigger Predator and more foreboding. I felt like they kind of didn't utilize the genetic engineering side of it more. I was expecting to see like Predators just look like this, like the one we're looking at right now, but they're just like more enhanced. That's cool. Nice. So I think, is that all of the... Yeah, that's all of the Predators missions done. Wow. We're done already. Brilliant. And so let me just talk about the Predator a little bit more. Predator... The Predator I just thought was just a mess. And I ultimately thought that it was a real missed opportunity all round. And I came out of that cinema so disappointed. Like, really, really disappointed. It's actually the film I was looking forward to the most of 2018. But alas, I was not met with, with a film that I thought was, deserving of even me owning it. I don't own it at all. I don't fancy owning it. Maybe one day I'll come back to it in the future. If they ever did like a director's cut or something, I might be sort of curious to check out that, what was going on there again. But I just didn't like the characters for the most part, and I thought the sort of tone with the characters was just off, and it like people weren't taking things as seriously as what you've seen even in Predators. Predators took itself more seriously. It's like they sort of sucked the seriousness back out, even though Predators had just put it back in. Whereas like I said with the Alien franchise, Prometheus sort of injected the seriousness back into the franchise, which had been lacking since Alien 3. But Covenant didn't take the seriousness out of it. If anything, it injected more seriousness into it. But the Predator seemed to have like sucked the the seriousness back out, and that was sort of what I thought was a bit lacking. And that's why the only Predator films I actually own are Predator, Predator 2, and Predators, because I think these films, they keep the serious tone that the first film had, and they never forget that. There's still fun to be had within those films, and there's jokes, and it doesn't take itself too seriously, especially with Predator 2, like the news stuff. But like what the Predator did with like the seriousness, like the kid blowing someone's head off with the mask, the Halloween mask, and then just like not being fazed by it at all, and like it just, there was no consequence really for it, and I kind of felt like it was just a bit haphazard, and the whole ending was just atrocious. British Transfer says the end battle was pretty weak. I like the forest fight beforehand. Yeah, the forest fight was okay-ish. It was a bit too dark, and there was so much going on, like with like the way the film was structured, and that end, like the woman I remember this. The woman sees the ship flying off, and this is when the guys are like on the on the force field around the ship. And they're like miles away, and then when they're having the main battle, she appears like saving the day, and it's like she must have covered like 10 miles in a matter of minutes on foot, as far as we could tell. There's no indication that she drove there, and even still, it's like that's a bit of a stretch. But like, there's just loads of things like that where it's just like, oh, I'm just disappointed. So like right now, in terms of like Predator movies, I've got this trilogy that I enjoy, and really, I guess, I enjoy games like what I just played, but I think Predator's kind of done. Like, in all honesty, I love this franchise, but if they were ever going to do something again, like another film, they have to radically do something that's different. And what I mean is, like, do something like set in the 17th century, or like when they're on galleon ships, and it's like maybe it's in like a port in the Caribbean or something, and you've got a Predator turns up there. Like Predator in pirate times, come on, who wouldn't want to go see that film? And like, and then you can toy around with some of the characters and make them really outlandish. And like, if you want to do that sort of stuff and keep it interesting, put a Predator in Pirates of the Caribbean, but tone down like the over exaggerated ridiculousness of Pirates of the Caribbean. Keep it more grounded, but at the same time, you can have some laughs with those characters, or like do something like where, I don't know, it's set like on a space station, so you've got like the isolation that you're in space, and it's like maybe we're in sort of a quasi sort of future because of the alien technology. Maybe there's like an experimental space station that's orbiting a planet somewhere, or maybe like Earth, and maybe the secret of this station that the world doesn't know is that they actually got the technology to make it from the Predators, and maybe the Predators have caught wind of that, so they come to Earth to not to trophy hunt, but to destroy this space station because they want to take their technology from it, and they have to do it in secret. So the film could, in theory, show us in a clever way like how the Predators function to try and hide their technology. So it kind of just changes like what the aim of the film is. Like I just felt like there was more of like what we've seen in Predators and Predator 2 in The Predator, really, and then those other two films did it much better. British Transfer says the Predator didn't ruin the series for me. I do want it to evolve. They've set up enough to go wild. Yeah, I mean that end shot when he pulls out the Predator killer, I was like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. Like, and I know it was like right at the end of the film. But like there was a couple of moments, actually, if I'm honest, where I nearly walked out, and then I was like, no, it's Predator. I've got to see it to the end. And then I got to the end, and I was like, I wish I'd walked out. Like honestly, that Predator kill at the end, it was like, oh my god. Like, I get it that it's kind of like something you get like in the action figures, which is fine. That concept is fine. Like, you can have that sort of thing in a Predator film. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is like the kid being the scientist and then the dad character going, "No, that's my suit," or something like that. It's like it's too much at the end of the film. Like, what would have been more interesting is had they kept the Predator killer pod as a cliffhanger. Like, you don't, they go to open it and then we cut to credits and you're like, okay, now I want to know what was in that pod. At least there's like something that makes you want to keep watching, whereas seeing the Predator killer, that didn't make me want to watch the next film. What it did was it just made me think, well, the next film's going to be this guy zooming around in the sky like Superman, shooting the Predators with this like Iron Man suit. And I was like, I'm not here to watch Iron Man, I'm here to watch Predator. It's like, you know. But anyway, there you go. There's my review of the Predator films in small little increments across my playthrough of the Predator levels on Alien vs Predator 2010. Maybe when I come back, I might live stream at some point tomorrow. But that I don't know if I'll paint or if I'll play more of this. Maybe I'll play more of this. Yeah, I think I will actually, because I'm working on the dialogue for Dino Defenders right now for episode 2. So like, that's why I'm like been away from my computer for a little bit. Well, I mean, like from social media and all that. Not been streaming as much as I kind of maybe hinted I would. It's because I've been working on that, and so to me that's really important. And so like for streaming, I'm going to play this to like sort of relax. But yeah, we've been streaming for like 3 hours now, and so I think I'll come back tomorrow and we'll play the Marine or the Alien levels. Which would you rather see? Let's hear what you have to say. It's probably British Tyrannosaur in the chat at the moment. So yeah, what do you want to see tomorrow, dude? If you're inclined to come back. British Tyrannosaur says maybe tone the suit down. Would have made it practical. Yeah, it was too fantastical. I mean, I get the idea that the predators would want to come to collect their suit. But I was under the impression that it wasn't the ordinary predators that were coming to get the suit. It would be those like evolved bad predators, because it was like that suit was designed to kill them. Okay, Marine next then, and then we'll do the Alien. Okay, cool. Sweet. I'm down. Yeah. Alright, man. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching from the beginning, thank you, British Tyrannosaur, for the chats. As always, you are always keeping me on my toes. That's what I like to see. And if anyone's watching this back archived and you've made it this far, good on you. You've wasted 3 hours of your life. I hope you've enjoyed my opinions on the Predator, and I'll be back tomorrow, guys. So thank you, and I'll see you later.